What's up, you guys? This is Rob from The Gay Guy Plays, and today on The Daily Grind, we're going to be chatting about Warframe's upcoming winter releases. Now, as you guys can probably tell by the quality of my voice, I am a little bit under the weather, which totally shits on all of my Warframe Vlogmasy plans. That and the fact that I busted my foot the other day kind of leaves me in not the greatest physical condition, so unfortunately all of that is going to have to go on the back burner. However, that is not going to stop me from chatting about some very important things. Now, as you guys can see, the calendar days are slowly dwindling, and we are quickly approaching 2019, and it's looking a little bit bleak content-wise for Warframe. However, as you guys know, I kind of have like a little bit of a calendar of potential release dates of things. This is not like a DE provided thing. This is more like a veteran knowledge of past events and how shit worked out last time kind of thing. So for me, I'm kind of like keeping an eye out for certain things that will be coming up very soon. Now, there are some public knowledge things. Warframe is planning on doing another infusion of Fortuna content in 2 steps. So there is, of course, going to be the Fortuna hotfix, and then there is also going to be the Fortuna 2.0. Now, in the hotfix, they did slate that they were going to have Titania and Nyx's rework, which I am super duper excited of. And you know, a lot of people are saying this kind of thing because maybe we might see some deluxe skins coming on, as you guys know, in TennoCon 2000 and this year, because I don't remember dates very well. They did go ahead and show off new Nyx deluxe skins and new Titania deluxe skins, so this could be in preparation for that as well, which I'm very excited about. But I really can't wait to see what they do with good old Nyx, because she's like one of those OG frames, you know, she was holding us back from way back in the day. So to see her get like touched up on, it's like, oh girl, you coming into the 20th century now, or 21st century. Have we always been in this world? Listen, like I said, I'm not good with dates. Then of course there is Titania, which I'm very excited for, except for her Razorwing Blitz. I'm hoping that they don't fuck that up. Please cross my fingers, make it manageable, D. Make it manageable. Regardless, those should be coming out in the hotfix. I'm also kind of crossing my fingers that we see the K-Drive races, the fixes for those to come out as well. Because listen, my K-Drive is like fully modded up. I'm considering putting Forma on that baby. I'm like max standing. I was like, let me have a little fun. Set these races up nice and good for me. So that... that is going to be in the hotfix as far as we're aware. There is also supposed to be a Fortuna 2.0 coming out. Now, I'm going to be real with you. Just 100% real with you. A part of me is like, I don't think Fortuna 2.0 is going to come out in 2018. I'm crossing my fingers because I have a very strong feeling that Baruuk will be coming out in Fortuna 2.0. You know, because supposedly he's attached to the Spidolons. At least that was what was inferred by DE Steve in the last dev stream. He was like, that's coming out with the Spidolons, right? Which would make a lot of sense to see before the end of the year, and we'll get into that towards the end of the video. But legitimately, I'm hoping we get a new frame before the end of this year, because we really didn't receive that much in the ways of frames this year, so I would love to see that before, but if I'm being realistic, we probably won't see it until 2019. However, there is one item that I believe will be coming out very soon, and it's on the calendar dates. Now, as many of you guys are aware, Chroma Prime was released in September 25th. On September 25th. That's the right, listen, I'm sick, give me some leeway, all right? So, if we're following that 3-month period that we have for each, that would be September, October, November, and yes, that would be December 25th. So, on Christmas, we could potentially see the release of the next Prime. Now, let's talk about the date real quick. I feel like if DE were smart, they would push that date up by a week and go ahead and give us a little bit of time before the holidays to get our Prime Access money ready, because, you know, I'm about to drop some money on Mesa Prime. Now, if you guys have been paying attention to any of the articles out there, you know there tends to be leaks when it comes to consoles, right? However, this time it was actually leaked by a publication who mentioned the fact that Mesa Prime would be releasing sometime with the Switch. So clearly, Switch and all of the other consoles and PC, we all get our Primes together. So they most likely had to get that information out to them earlier. So I'm excited to see the release of Miss Mesa. Now, the only thing that I'm gonna say, okay, listen, I love Mesa. We all know she's overpowered as fuck. So my question is, how they gonna make her even more powerful without making her scarily overpowerful? You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't hate. Congratulate. Let the girl be real good and like just hope that they don't nerf anything else so everything can be as good as Miss Mesa Prime. I'm hoping she's absolutely gorgeous. Now, accompanying her is the word that I was looking for, is of course gonna be at least two more primes. Now, one of the primes that we saw in TennoCon of this year was the Akjagara Prime. Now, this concept art was also shown out. It looks absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait to see exactly what they do with it. They've been doing some really, really interesting work with primes recently to give them very, very unique attributes, and I wonder what they're gonna do with the Akjagara Prime. If it does come out, if it is one of the things that is released, I'm kind of almost crossing my fingers that it acts similarly to the Nagantaka. So for those of you guys who don't know about the Nagantaka, it is the crossbow that came out with Garuda that has the potential to force slash procs on every single like bow thing that they do. I'm like, maybe they do it with the Akjagara, and they do it on every single bullet. Maybe they give it like a lower base damage, but they give it the chance to proc slash more consistently. That would be really freaking dope and kind of like mix in with the weapon really well. Or maybe they fuck us up and it's not the Akjagara Prime, but it's just the Akjagara Prime, and it's actually a freaking gunblade. Tell me that would not make you like juice your pants just a little bit. Now, of course, there is one more slot for priming that comes along with this. Some people are saying it might be a Prime Sentinel because we haven't seen a Prime Sentinel in a while, but I'm almost crossing my fingers that we get our hands on a Prime Arcwing. It would just fit perfectly with another open plane. I'm hoping for a Prime Itzel, but you know, if we're gonna go in kind of like the order that things were released, we might be seeing a Prime Electron, which is really, really fun too, because you can make explosive parts with the Electron, so I'm excited for that one. Regardless, whatever it is, if they are following that 3-month rule release date, we will be seeing it by Christmas. So very, very excited for that. Now, another thing, as we are going by calendar dates right now, there's a little bit of a thing that DE likes to do every December. And this is kind of like what I talk about being a veteran. And I know some of y'all get really, really angry when I bring up that term, but you know, veteranship can be a little bit, what's the word I want to say, amorphous? I don't think that's the right word, but it's like you can't really put your finger on it. Some people like to say login days, some people like to say hours played, some people tie it to mastery rank. One of the things that I like to tie it to is experience with DE and their releases and the way that DE works. It's kind of like you pay attention to what they're doing and you kind of have an idea of what's coming up next. Now, if we look at things that have happened historically, there is one thing that has not quite happened yet. So as you guys know, in December of 2015, December 3rd to be exact, we did receive the second dream. And December 21st of 2017, we received the Apostasy Prologue. So as you can see here, there is a precedent for December releases for quests. All right, now I know that some of y'all are out here saying, but we just released Fortuna. How the hell are they gonna manage a quest on top of that? We did Fortuna, like, that's pretty goddamn big, right? However, shh, my child, hush. Because in November of 2016, they released The War Within. That was November 11th. So of course, we had this big quest coming out in November. Of course, we're not gonna get another quest in 2016. However, on December 22nd, they released the Glass Gambit, and that's of course in 2016 as well. So we got this big cinematic quest in November, and then they followed it up with a smaller quest. It's still a quest on the 22nd of December later that year. So clearly there is still a possibility that we might see a quest coming up, and I'm hoping that that quest is going to be the quest for Baruuk. Now, I did mention the fact that, you know, if I'm being realistic, I don't think that Fortuna 2.0 is going to be on the charts for 2018, that I think it will end up getting pushed back into 2019. But there is that precedent. So you never know. They might squeak it in after Christmas, like right between that and New Year's, just to give us something to move into the New Year's with. I have no clue exactly what's going to happen with that. However, that is kind of the precedent they've set. We released a quest on December 3rd, 2015, December 22nd, 2016, and December 21st of 2017. So hopefully we get something before the end of this year. And as many of you guys know, there are multiple quests that were being shown off. Of course, they were writing the War Within. We're not going to see that this year. Y'all know that. But there was also a quest that involved Ordis. Do you remember that? That was actually teased on Steve's Twitter as he was writing for it, and it had kind of like the first page talking about Ordis being alone in a crashed ship. You never know. Maybe that's like the holiday coming-of-age story that Ordis Kara needs, Mr. Beast of Bones. So maybe we'll be seeing that. Maybe we'll be seeing Baruuk's quest for Fortuna 2.0. Lord knows. We have no clue. Regardless, go ahead and chime into the comments below. Let me know what you guys are excited for. Are you guys hoping that we see quests before the end of the year as well? Or maybe you guys are really, really excited about Mesa Prime. What do you think she could come with other than the Akjagara? Do you think the Akjagara would be really, really cool as a fucking gunblade? Because I think it would be too. And then, of course, the reworks that are coming soon. Regardless, that does about do it for me for now. My voice is currently giving out, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut the hell up because y'all are probably tired of hearing me talk anyway. So as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.